feel like I'm 26 and I feel like I'm just filling out into my body. So every woman is different. I could show you some pictures of me whenever I was younger, and I feel I am becoming more feminine in my shape. My body has changed over time, as is so many other women. So I may be more attractive in 10 years.
As you're getting older, your shape is getting more feminine?
My hips. I'm getting hips. I'm getting an ass that I never had before.
You're saying like you're gaining weight?
No. My body can change in its shape.
What?
For me, when I was in high school, I was skinny mini. I was a stick. As I began to mature, my body started to do more of this, regardless of my weight. You can look at me whenever I was below 180 last year, and then you can see I still have that shape. It doesn't matter. My body is going to continue to change, so I may be more attractive in 10 years, regardless of the age.
Puberty hit a while ago, though.
Okay.
We hit puberty like when we're a lot younger.
Your body changes based on diet, environment, and your well-being.
Yeah, what about aging? Does that have an impact on the body?
That's where preservation comes into play.
Yeah.
You have to preserve yourself. Are you saying
yeah.
a 30? I can guarantee you can pull up a 35-year-old woman who looks better than I do. That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's anomalies.
Yeah.
So
anomalies.
it doesn't.
Women,
I might look better in 10
There's
years.
anomalies. There are anomalies.
Anomalies.
So you're saying 35-year-old women are not attractive?
Yeah,
No.
because that's what you're
As
getting
attractive
at.
as they were when they were younger in general.
No.
There's no all things being equal, there's no such thing as a woman who at 35 is more attractive than she was at 25. All things being equal.
Well, they're different. You carry yourself differently. So someone can be 25 and carry themselves like trash. By the time they're 35,
Right.
they've grown into themselves. They feel good about themselves, and how they present themselves changes. So therefore, they may look better than they did at 25.
But you know how I said all else being equal? So assume that this woman had all the things. She dressed the right way. She finally figured out how to finally put the makeup on the right way, I guess. She was wearing all the right clothes. She was at the peak of her fitness. Because, it always goes to, well, I was a drug addicted. It's like at 25, she was drug addicted, obese, didn't know how to put on makeup, didn't know how to dress, had a dog personality. And then miraculously at 35, she's totally sober, at the peak of her fitness, knows how to do makeup, knows how to wear clothes. What if she knew all that stuff at 25? Would there ever be an argument where she's more attractive at 35, all else being equal?
I don't think, though. I think it's apples and oranges, because like a 25-year-old face compared to a 35-year-old face, I feel like there's it's an attractive person. There's still beauty. Like, one's more youthful, obviously, which is like a look. But you could say the same argument when you're 15. Like a 15-year-old or a 25-year-old, I don't think 35, you're decrepit. You're making it seem like she's falling apart. Now, if she's 65, it's a little bit different.
That's not, okay, so
It's a
that's
lot more nuanced.
I don't think you age that much in 10 years.
Yeah, you do.
From 25 to 35?
Yeah, you do.
Not in Los Angeles.
Yeah, you do.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
true.
Yeah, you do.
So
and
they say you're not
definitely
ugly, you're just broke.
You definitely see it in the face and the
Yeah.
skin.
Not in Los Angeles.
Do you think
And
plastic
neck.
surgery doesn't make you, plastic surgery doesn't make you, okay, you're 35, you do some plastic surgery on your
I'm
face.
not talking
you look
plastic
20,
surgery.
you look 25 again. No, you look 35 with a bunch of fake
I wasn't
face.
saying plastic surgery. I'm saying when you're 25 and you're broke and you can't go to the gym and you can't afford good skincare and you eat and you go to McDonald's all the time, and then you're 35 and you can actually go to a nice gym and you wash your face all the time and you can afford extensions, you're gonna look better.
I would actually argue a woman who has poor skin at 25 is actually going to probably beat out
Nickelodeon
herself at
donated
35 with good skin.
$200. There's no woman at 35 more attractive than at 25. Woman logic, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
What?
Look, again, just to be clear, women can absolutely be very attractive at 35. That's not what we're arguing. Not at all. You can still be very attractive at 35, 40, 45 even.
I
Just not more.
Even later.
than you
Yeah,
were
you're
at
not going to be
25.
more.
You're just
That's
not going to be more attractive than you were at 25. Y'all taking it to the extreme end. Are you saying she's ugly? Like,
No, I'm just saying. I think that some women like there's a glow up for a reason,
But okay.
and men too. I think you can get
well,
older
men are
and look
men
better.
are a bit different.
No, but I still think some women look better when they get older, just because they dress better and they know themselves more, and that like, again, this money.
Okay, but again, like if I let me use the term all else being equal. So let's assume that all those things that you claim to be that could be in place at 35 are in place at 25. Would you agree that she is going to be ultimately more attractive at 25 than at 35?
Your question is she more attractive at 25?
All those things in place, her fitness, skincare, whatever, how to dress, all of those things are in place at 25. Will she be more attractive at 25 than at 35?
I really just don't think there's a difference.
There's no difference.
I mean, obviously, I just don't think you get like that much older at 35.
Let me ask you a question. So you're 28, right? So do you think you'll be more attractive at 38 than you are now?
Yeah,
What about 48?
probably.
So you'll be more attractive in 20 years.
I have a great doctor.
A great doctor?
Yeah, he's gonna
What kind of
snap me back
doctor?
together. He's gonna facelift it up to the heavens.
See, that's the point, though. Why does he have to lift it up?
You're asking me.
Why does he have to lift it
Let's
up?
assume you
But
can't.
45, 6 kids later, the house, the dog, yeah. I'm Kenyan. I'm gonna be stressed.
I'm gonna be
need to
stressed.
Pull it back.
So, in other words, you're going to look worse.
no,
delusional.
because the doctor's gonna snip that part off. You're not listening.
Oh, we're
Without
listening.
the doctor.
Okay,
We're
but you
listening.
didn't ask that question.
Without the doctor, you're going to look worse.
Oh, the world will never know.
So, you got to exclude the doctor.
So just to be clear, so even if we remove the doctor, you'll still be better looking in 20 years?
20 years?
Yeah, that's what I asked. You're 28 and at
You
48.
said 10 years.
Well,
You
yeah.
said 48.
no.
And you did say you forget things because you got ADHD.
Okay, come
You said-
up.
I'm just saying.
That one will be a bit of an argument. I will give you that one. It might be not as attractive.
Okay, but you will be more attractive at 38 than you are now at 28.
Yeah, because I definitely think I look better now than I did at 21, and I know so many people who do look better now, later 20s than they did in their early 20s.
I have a question for you on that. So couldn't you use that logic then for, like, let's say you were 38 now and you said, well, because I look better now than I did at 28, then my trajectory must continue to go up.
Yeah,
So why
there's
can't
a
you make the
plateau.
argument
Yeah.
for, like, I'll look better at 45 or 48?
Because realistically, that's a bigger plateau. So like obviously, once I hit 50s, then I'm gonna have like more wrinkles and all that stuff, beautiful gray hair.
So you start aging, most people peak around the early 20s, and they'll start to be visible signs of aging, progressively throughout your 20s.
Yeah. At
Yeah.
25, you lose collagen. You start to break down collagen, but I don't. My argument is I don't think at 35 you look that. I mean, obviously you look a little bit older, but it's not like
It's
your attractiveness
massive.
goes down
It-
by 2.
You're
That's my
yeah,
opinion.
you can still be attractive, but the difference between you now at 28 versus 38, or any person for that matter, is going to be massive.
You want to pull up some celebrities and do the comparison?
It's not celebrities.
Celebrities are not good
Yeah.
examples, though.
Normal
It's not
people.
great examples, but unless they were a hot blank mess, no 40-year-old woman has ever looked back on their 20s and thought, I'm so glad my face doesn't look like that anymore.
I think definitely like the older generation of women definitely aged a lot more gracefully than this generation. Like I know a lot of like my clients who are in their 40s like say like people like from my generation like age so badly now. And there's many reasons for that we don't have to get into. But I think if you do hit a plateau, like my husband tells me when we first met versus now, that like I've gotten more attractive over the past few years.
Wait,
but
who said that?
my husband.
Wow.
But yeah, whatever. And then, but I do know
How
it's
would it
not
go?
going to
Hold
continue.
on, let me just interrupt really
I know
quick.
it's not going to
Hold
continue
on, let me just
to
interrupt
happen
really
that
quick.
way.
I got a question for you really quick. Now, how would it go over with your husband if he said, you know what, babe, you're starting to look worse and worse over the years. Would that go over well?
I don't think he would tell me that, even if it was true.
That's the point.
Well,
That's the point. That's what he's saying.
do you think?
No, I'm actually agreeing with you. I'm saying I think sometimes in your early 20s you can look better and then you hit a peak and then you start to regress. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying you can kind of look more like you know, a child. And then you
What?
you know you go through your teenage
Yeah.
years,
Develop,
you go through your teenage years, you're developing, and then maybe you're still looking more and more womanly through your early 20s, and then maybe at like 25, every year after that, you regress just a little bit more. So yeah,
I would-
I agree that you're not going to look better 10 years. You know, for
Sure.
myself, I don't think I'll look better at 35. I
Uh-huh.
mean, I'll look really good, but I won't look better than I do now.
Yeah. I looked my worst.
Q,
at
do you think
19.
there's a
At 19? Oh my God, I was, like, not
20
cute.
to 25?
Yeah, me too.
Do you think that there's like a huge degradation in appearance in that range? There might be like a little bit, but
Yeah, it would just be.
It'd be
it would
fairly
be
minor.
Yeah, it'd be minimal. Yeah.
fairly minimal.
Or there's a transformation that happens from 20 to 25. You grow into your face. And then from 25 to 30, you are owning that face.